This is Gage Floor, Commissioner, Weber County. I'm here to give a recap for our December meeting that was held yesterday at Weber County. I have with me today Scott Park, our Weber County Controller, and Stephanie Russell, our Weber County Economic Development Director. We had a great meeting yesterday, covered a lot of territory, some on finance and some on the CRA that Stephanie's going to talk about. I'm going to go first to Mr. Scott Park, who's going to talk about what we did regarding the 2025 Weber County budget and also some modifications to the 2024 Weber County budget. Scott, go ahead and just tell us highlights of what we did.
Yeah, so we passed the 2025 operating and capital budget. We made a few minor adjustments from the tentative budget that was presented at the public hearing, mostly related to some statutes requiring us to add an additional employee for our public safety officers, and then a few additional people at the transfer station to help process solid waste. We also passed some amendments to our 2024 operating budget to record some additional revenues and expenses for grants. So budget's balanced, and we look forward to a good balanced year in 2025 and in the future.
That's great. So I just want to say one thing. So as you can see that the 2025 budget, again, is very conservative. We look to our staff and our employees to tighten their belts for 2025 as we put that budget together. And because of that, it resulted in no tax increases for Weber County residents for 2025. We're very proud of that. I want to personally thank our Controller, Scott Park, Ms. Stephanie Ebert, for the great job that we went through with the budget hearings, and the members of the public that came through and asked questions about the budget as that was put together. One of the most important things we do down here at Weber County is make sure we're protecting those very special tax dollars for the public. I'm going to go now to Ms. Stephanie Russell, who's going to talk about the Nordic Valley CRA that was talked about and discussed yesterday. Stephanie, tell us a little bit about CRA. There seems to be some miscommunication out there about what they are and what they're not.
Absolutely. Community reinvestment areas are created by state statute, and it's one of the finance mechanisms that we use in economic development to assist developers and create these really great partnerships between either a municipality and the county or a developer and the county. We have had the opportunity to be working with Nordic Village for quite a while. I've been here a little over 3 years, and we hit the ground running working on this project. It's a fantastic project that's going to bring a lot of value into that area and a lot of really quality development as it relates to tourism, which is always a fantastic economic development driver. The CRA process is a little nuanced. We have to work with our internal committee, our Economic Development Finance Committee, and then we work with some of our taxing entities as well. So we create these partnership agreements that we all go into interlocal agreements on, and we dedicate that increment that the development project area is going to provide. We dedicate that back to the project area for things like infrastructure, roads, parks, trails, anything that can augment the property so that it's developed out in a most economical and a most expedient way. One thing that the CRAs do not do is they do not govern the actual development process. Right. There's been some miscommunication about that and some misinformation. They are literally there as a finance mechanism to help guide the project and to get that project up and going and get that project completed.
So just to clarify, the tax increment basically goes into one thing, which is infrastructure, roads, water, sewer, and because of that finance mechanism, it takes the burden away from general public that have to pay for that at some later date.
Absolutely.
So it's basically project specific, and it allows that infrastructure, costly infrastructure like water, sewer, and roads, to be paid for by that project and not everybody else in that community. So there you go, folks. Appreciate you taking the time to listen to our recap video today. We wish you all a happy holidays, a happy new year. And if you have any questions about either the CRA, what we've done with the CRA, or the county budget, feel free to give us a call. We're always here to help. That's why we continue to win in Weber. Have a great holiday season, folks.